All right, good evening, everyone. Hopefully, you've had a beautiful Sunday. Welcome to our Sunday night training webinar that we do every week. We skip a Sunday if it's a holiday or something, but normally we're here every Sunday. So excited today to have some amazing speakers, and we are going to talk about hair care. We are launching, as you know, we are launching a hair care system. And we're super excited about it. And so I've been digging and looking at some stuff, and you need to sometimes understand the numbers, why we're so excited about this. Well, it's an $85 billion global market. In 2020 and 25, it's estimated to be a $211 billion industry. Asia is the largest hair care market, but US is the most lucrative hair care market with 15 billion that it did. So why is this so important? And why do they predict that this market is growing so fast? Well, because of the rising aging population, right? You got the baby boomers, me, the air pollution, which damages your hair, rising hair problems that, are more now than, years ago, and the growing need for natural products. People are looking for everything natural. So that's why we're in this market. So we've got three amazing people that two are going to talk to you about our new product, and they have great backgrounds. One has background in cosmetology. The other one has background in sales of these products. So they both have tons of experience. So they have really dived into this product and really are so knowledgeable. So Desiree Mamet she has over 15 years in cosmetology, but she's always had a passion for science and health and wellness because of her own personally immune system that she just felt, there was something going on. She's a Lyme disease survivor, mom of three wonderful kids, one child that is a cancer survivor. So she is very important to her as a mom to have as much natural products in her life. And so when this hair care system came out, she was all over it. And Danny Stevenson is our other speaker on the product. And Danny's background, like I said, was in distribution sales in the professional beauty industry. So she has seen a lot of bad stuff and a lot of good stuff. And that's why she's so excited about this product. Also, because of her knowledge, she's also a mom of twin boys. So I'm going to turn it over to Des, who's going to start first.
Thank you, Maria. I'm going to go ahead and mute all participants there just to get rid of a little bit of background noise. So Carrie and Danny, I'll have you guys unmute yourselves when it's your turn, as well as you, Maria, if you need to, okay? And you can hear me okay, Maria?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to, while I'm talking here quick, I'm going to grab my little presentation here so that you guys can see why we are so excited about this product. So 1 second here. I always tell people I can't really talk as I'm doing technology. Okay, perfect. Maria, are you able to see that okay, just to make sure?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, perfect. Well, thanks again for the introduction there, Maria. And like she said, I am really passionate about this because I think it's just another tool that we have not only for ourselves, but for our customers, because, I love that we're Nerf 2 activating our hair, and who doesn't want just one more thing that's going to be healthy for us and that's actually going to be good for us. So I'm really excited about this. Like Maria said, my background was in cosmetology, but kind of through my health journey and also my son's, I've just kind of dove in probably the last, 3 to 5 years to really find products from cosmetics to shampoo, conditioner, to lotion, everything, cleaning products. So this is something that I truly am passionate about. And the reason being is, when you're talking about trying to prevent and overall health, when you're talking about the skin, we talk about our true science and why that's so incredible, because our skin is the largest organ of our body. But what I don't think we always think about is our scalp. and our face, our forehead area, which is 4 times absorbs more. The absorption rate is 4 times more than any other part of our body. And I think that's incredible. So if someone doesn't think that whatever they're washing their hair with affects them, I think we need to rethink about that and educate others about why this is such a big deal. Because our skin, when you put something on your skin, whether it's a lotion or something on your face or your hair, 60% of what you put onto your body in a cosmetic form is absorbed within 26 seconds. So I think for anyone, when you see those astounding, those percentages, I think it makes us really rethink. And I think that's something also to educate our customers and the people we love on of why this is such a huge deal. So next, this is just showing a little bit more about what, dry damaged hair versus smooth, healthy hair. And I think a lot of times, our company, we're taught so much about how important gut health is. And the reason being is because, what happens in your gut comes out on your hair, your skin, your face, your fingernails. All of these things are affected by gut health. So not only when someone just has a healthy scalp, but you look at some of these pictures, people deal with a lot of different scalp and hair issues. And so I think you can really educate people on not only healing their gut, is that going to help their scalp, but this is just a whole different tool to add into their regimen daily. And this is just showing kind of what a cuticle looks like when it's damaged. And I think we all, especially females, we're damaging our hair all the time, from color to other products we're putting on, stress. That's something else that affects your hair, thyroid, all of these things. Your hair, when it looks healthy, that is a sign also of a healthy person. So it's pretty crazy, how the body is made, and just shows from either your skin on your face or your hair, your health. So this next slide, I think the biggest thing that, I think a lot of us, when you're looking at a new product in our company, it's how can I educate my customers and distributors and other people around me as to why they should even care about this. And so this slide, what this is showing is what typically is in every other product out there. And companies, you hear parabens all the time. There are more products today. I think that us as consumers, I think companies are catching on that this is a bigger deal and that they really, truly need to make products that are healthier. So parabens is one of those things that a lot of companies are getting rid of. However, when you just take out parabens, you're dealing with so many more. So I don't want people to be misled when a company says no parabens to think, oh, the rest of it's healthy, because just parabens alone are a preservative. They can mimic estrogen and disrupt hormone balance in the body. That's a huge, huge deal when you're talking kids specifically. They've also linked that to cancer, reproductive fertility issues. The next one is phthalates. And this one is used to soften and to make it absorb better into the skin, into your hair, into your scalp. So what this has also been shown, just like parabens, is to disrupt hormones, lower testosterone in men, which is a big deal. And, off to the right there, a friend of ours who made these slides, we weren't joking, but it was one of those where he says, say no to man boobs. The point is that, they're seeing in kids specifically too, as well as in men, where there are lower levels of testosterone and higher levels of estrogen. And a lot of this they're linking back is due to what's in our food and our environment, but also in the products that we're putting onto our skin. And so if you think about this, when you're putting these things and allowing your kids specifically, a lot of kids' products, they lather and they're so nice and sudsy and they smell great because they have all of these artificial things that are put in there to make them appeal to a child and to us. But in all actuality, they could be doing a ton of damage that we're just unaware of as consumers. And I say this a lot, and I'm not bashing on the United States because I think it's the best country, we can live in. Minus Feta on here, I'd say Canada, you Canadians. But, our laws, we're not really regulated very much when it comes to what's in our products. We have some of the lowest standards that there are. Artificial fragrance, that's another. All of these products, you know, that fragrance that is appealing to you. This can essentially be a one word for a million different things. So artificial fragrance, companies don't have to disclose the ingredients. And so this can be all kinds of chemicals that we're completely unaware of. Next is that sodium lauryl sulfate. This is what makes everything foam and lather. So we're going to educate everyone on the end why our products are not going to do this, because they don't contain this. This is a skin irritant. It can cause allergies. It strips your natural oils from your hair. So this is also going to be hard on the hair, not only coloring, the sun, all of these things, but also when you're using a product with this in it, it is stripping your color, stripping your oils. So as Danny is going to educate a little bit, maybe your color might actually stay better for us females and do less coloring more often. DEA and PEG, these are different emulsifiers and thickening agents. And these, if you look at PEG, it's derived from petroleum. So it's a skin irritant, a carcinogen. So all of these things, and at the bottom where it said, and these are just to name a few, if you look at the ingredients on a shampoo bottle or any other product that you use, it can go on and on and on. And so I think our biggest thing is just to educate people on what is the current problem and why are we trying to educate people on just using this as another tool to help our bodies and to put less toxins. Because as we all know, in our environment and everything else around us, we have enough toxins. So if we can control just one more thing, I think that's huge. And I love that our company is targeting this whole new, you know, there is a lot more shampoos and conditioners coming out that are different and don't have some of these things. But I love what Danny's going to explain next is what our ingredients are and why they are one of a kind, why it's activating the hair, and why we should all be extremely excited about this. So Danny, I'm going to send it over to you here to talk about our hair care system.
Our hair care system. Yes, thank you, Des. Oh my gosh, so excited to be here with you all tonight and with Maria. I am so excited about the hair care launch. It's a passion. Once it gets in your system or, you know, you work with it, it just stays there forever. And I'm so excited because LifeVantage is taking this to the next level, right? They're looking after our entire body as a whole. So, you know, LifeVantage has chosen to partner up with some very special ingredients that I'm going to get to. But you know what? The greatest thing about these products is in just like True Science skincare regime, it's recommended for all hair types, right? The skincare for all skincare types. Anybody can use this and benefit from these products. It's refreshing peppermint fragrance with a hint of thyme. Now, that peppermint, that's going to be invigorating on your scalp. That's what's going to lead to a lot of, it gets the action and the blood going to your scalp and the area. And really a key ingredient. It's such a clean formula. Again, you can use it every day, or, you know, people that shampoo every second day, every third day, you're going to be able to find that you're going to be able to skip a day in between as well. So you're going to be balanced out. Environmentally friendly formula, of course, that just fits right in with LifeVantage. I loved hearing that because you know what? We go camping and sometimes I have to rinse my hair out in the wilderness. And I've always felt so guilty about, you know, my shampoo falling onto the leaves or in the creek or whatever. It's horrible for the fish and the environment. And now I'm so excited that this is a 95% clean product. Like, that's huge. There are no added sulfates, parabens, these things that Des was telling us about. I mean, those sound horrible. Hey, who wants that? I mean, that gets sucked right into our skin and into our bloodstream. You know, and then the no GMO. Yeah, you can flip forward. Thanks. Now, these ingredients that make our hair care system so amazing okay, in our scalp serum, okay? Now the scalp serum is, you can apply it directly to the scalp. You kind of part the hair and just put a couple of drops every inch or so, and then part the hair and put a couple, and then just to give your scalp a little massage. And it goes, soaks right into the scalp, and it does not leave an oily or greasy film afterwards. It's there, and it's helping to heal your scalp. And the great thing about that, what that means is it's for everyone. But if you're, you know, having issues with dandruff, okay, nobody likes dandruff. We always want to try and take care of that. But again, right now, the products on the market are not very good for dandruff. And I'm going to actually let you know what those kind of do. There's a couple of products out there, 2 different ones. One, to reduce the flakes, all it does is it actually glues the flakes back down on top of your scalp, like yuck. So it's all just built up there in layers and layers of dead cells. Now that definitely isn't good for the scalp. Or your other option has like a tar formula to it, where it's actually stripping the scalp every day to try and keep those flakes off. So that's not a solution at all, right? We are going to have the solution, because what is going to happen with the Episcalp is it balances out the skin. So if you have an oily scalp, what it's going to do is it's going to help to control those sebaceous glands, and those sebaceous glands produce sebum and send it to the scalp, right? So if you have an oily scalp, you've got too much sebaceous glands, too much activity going on. And if you have a dry scalp, your body's not receiving enough of the signal to send more. So after time, you're going to balance this out. So then you're going to have, you know, beautiful hair, beautiful, healthy scalp. Now the hair retinol, this acts on 3 regulation mechanisms of hair regrowth, okay, and mitochondrial dynamics. Mitochondria, we're all over that, right? And it's the expression of signaling molecules and their components of epigenetics. It's going to help to boost hair regrowth. Now, remember, we want our first goal in you know, preventing baldness, or dealing with baldness, I should say, is actually to keep the hair we have. That's our number 1 priority. Then the second priority is to re-stimulate that hair follicle so that it can again grow another hair. You will find hair will get very thin before it actually stops growing, and those follicles actually are blocked by sebum, which is from the sebaceous gland. So again, we get this oily, dry problem in control, and we're going to have a better hair growth as well. And it's going to be thicker. You'll notice like per inch of your hair, of your sort of thing, you're going to have more hair growing. You're going to find little hairs in front and things like that. So that's absolutely wonderful. And this, you know, the scalp will be more densely covered. This is really important for people that are suffering from hair loss as well. People with autoimmune disease, that's often a side effect. Men with male pattern baldness, right, wanting to slow that down. So this is going to be an awesome product for them. Yeah, so excellent for that. And then our shampoos, conditioners, and the scalp serum, they all contain lanolin, okay? And this is a synergistic combination of botanical ingredients. Sound familiar? Hey, our synergy of botanical ingredients together kind of sounds like Proteandum. You know, and this is where it comes with a strong free radical scavenging properties. So this is also where the NRF2 activity really comes into play. And again, this is to protect your hair, repair the damage, and also with your scalp, it helps with the reducing the redness and the inflammation of the rosacea, things like this. So huge benefits to be had all the way around for everyone. Okay, so again, the shampoo, just to cover this again, so it's a clean formula, right? You can know you're using it and feel good about it. It's going to remove the excess oil and dirt, pollution, your styling products, your hairspray, all of that is going to all be removed without using any harsh detergents. Now, because it doesn't have any of those harsh detergents, you're going to be a little surprised because it's not going to really foam up a lot, because what's foaming up again are those detergents, those sodium lauryl sulfates, things like that we actually don't need. So I recommend you pour a little in your hand, move it through your hair, use a lot of water, and maybe shampoo a second time. So you're actually better to do 2 light shampoos than 1 heavy shampoo. And so it's also another benefits is you're going to reduce the hair frizz. So it's going to control those split ends and strengthen the hair. It's going to give its elasticity back. We're going to reduce the breakage. Again, safe for chemically treated and colored hair. I color my hair, and when you have a healthy follicle and it's all closed up, the hair shaft and everything properly, you're going to maintain your color better. It's not going to bleach out. And I know people that are doing their reds and blues, things like that, those colors tend to go the fastest. So you should see some longevity in those colors now. So safe for all hair types, and formulated with NRF2 ingredients. Yes. And your conditioner, again, clean formula, nourishes and conditions the hair. It's a good idea sometimes when your hair is wet, especially if you have long hair, to comb your conditioner through with a wide tooth comb, or like we're going to have in our sets. You buy the kit, you get the teaser comb to take that through. So, and protects against your environments, reducing split ends again, improves shine and body for a fuller looking hair. And again, hair is important to everyone, but it's especially important to women. Some people feel it defines them. So we really want to look after and really make that the best we can. Again, conditioner safe for color treated hair and NRF2 ingredients. So now the Haircare system, Maria, did you want me to cover the system as well? Why not, hey?
Yeah, go right ahead. That's fine.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Carrie was coming in on that one. So the Haircare system, this is so exciting. 3 products, again, with the True Science logo on them. The list price, which is retail, is $120.99 US. But you know what? We don't want to pay retail. We get it for subscription price, right? So that's only $100.99, 90 PV for those of you who are interested in the PV amount. Comes with free shipping when you get it as a set. Right, and of course you're getting the savings on the individual products when you're purchasing as a set as well. So what to expect when you start taking the new Haircare system? Okay, am I doing this one too, ladies?
I can go ahead and do that one there, Danny, and then I'll introduce Carrie there quick. So
excellent, Des. I thought that was your slide. Thanks so much.
Thank you, tons. And I will run through this quick so we can get Carrie Williams on here, Pro 9. She is going to explain to us how we can really use this in our business and how to go about ordering tomorrow and how the company is setting that up. So I'm going to run through this real quickly, but it is really important, I think, to educate our customers, distributors, on what to expect when starting the new Haircare system, because this is going to be different than your normal drugstore or even your salon brands. Your hair will go through a detox phase, just like our skin did when starting True Science there. So, or any sort of skincare regimen, or even when taking Protandim. So this can be a huge transition. So I educate people and say, remember to give it time. Your scalp will need to get rid of all of the toxins from the shampoos, conditioners, hairsprays, colors, all of these things that we've done, your body has to get rid of. So your hair may feel a little more sticky or heavy or tangly or a little more oily, your scalp, or dry, just like with the skincare. But once you can kind of get rid of some of those layers, then you're going to start to feel how clean your hair really does feel. You might actually shed more, because just like Danny was saying, some of those shampoos and conditioners are actually meant to kind of keep that hair, not to actually release it and get rid of it like the body is trying to. So, and once again, we're going to re-emphasize, the shampoo is not going to lather. Just like Danny was saying, maybe do a couple light shampoos It doesn't have that sodium lauryl sulfate. So just because it's lathering doesn't mean it's cleaning. So remember that. So when you go to dry your hair, you'll realize, okay, wait a minute, that did get clean. That was actually doing something. I wasn't just putting water and a little product on my hair. Lastly, rinse your products really well. That might be a couple rinses before putting on that conditioner and combing that through. And I have heard a little bit that in the shampoo bottle that the opening might be a little bit bigger than what they may plan on down the road, just because it's liquidy. So maybe have your customers, distributors, keep it upright so you're not flipping that bottle over. Just an FYI, because I would hate for someone to feel like they're losing a ton of product out of that bottle. So it's just an adjustment that people are going to have to get used to a little bit here. So with that, I'm going to stop my screen sharing here, and I'm going to invite Carrie Williams, who is going to wrap us up and just say, why are we so excited and how can we all utilize this to help grow our businesses and our health at the same time? So thanks, Carrie, tons for doing this.
Hey guys, thank you so much, Des and Danny and Maria. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, you're great.
Okay, perfect. I am coming to you live from the parking lot at my son's baseball game, but I love this because you can do this anywhere, so I'm sorry it's hard to see in the dark out here. But you guys, I just want you to know I am over the moon excited about the world's first ever Nerf 2 activated hair care, and with everything that Danny and Des shared with you about it, I have had the opportunity to be using it for this last little bit and thrilled with what I'm already seeing, and I think you will love the experience. It surprisingly lathers more than you would think without having that in there, and your hair feels clean and feels great, smells phenomenal, and I've had the ability to see just a few sneak peek of some before and after pictures, and you guys, it will blow your ever-loving mind. So you know, I just want you to know to be really, really confident in what we're sharing right now, and just know that too, this is the pre-launch, right? And so information is coming at us fast and furiously, and we're trying to share that with you as fast as possible, but we don't know everything yet because we're just pre-launching it next week. So this is before that. But you guys, Maria talked about the hair care industry and what a huge market that is. And I want you to know that for those who are familiar with Monet, they have done 600 million in the last 3 years. 600 million, and not knocking anything, but they don't have what we have. So if that just gives you a tiny little taste of where this can go, it's absolutely incredible. So I want to just talk to you about a few logistics. So we've got the first 5,000 units that are available. Of those 5,000, 10 of those will have those special golden ticket and the special free detangler brush and that kind of thing. And so the way it's going to work is tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Pacific, if you are Pro 6 or higher, you can go ahead and place your pre-order then. And how that will work is your elite distributor will get the link right then from an elite Facebook group. And so make sure you are in close contact with your elite distributors and they know you need that link if you're Pro 6 or higher. And that way you can immediately place your orders. Then they'll open that up for everyone else Tuesday evening at 4 Pacific, I believe. So, you know, that link will be getting to you guys. Your leaders will be sharing that with you. There's a total of 13,000 units available. That's it. 13,000, you guys. It's $1.17 million of product will be sold in just those couple days with Global Convention. That's a Pro 10 business alone. Extra is being generated in the next couple days. So I want you to really think, what percentage of that do you want to be in your group right now? Have you talked to everybody? There is still time. So how much product are you going to get for you? And keep in mind that when this sells out, it's not going to be available until late December or January potentially too. So you do not want to run out, right? Talk to your team. Make sure everyone knows about that. Talk to, maybe distributors that haven't been very active, maybe that won't be at convention, because you do have to be at convention to pick it up. So any orders that go in the computer have to be under an ID and be picked up by that ID at convention. And just real quick while I'm thinking about that, when you place your pre-order, they will not charge your card until it's picked up at convention. It'll be picked it has to be picked up by Thursday evening, otherwise it will go back into the stock. But then your card will be charged when you pick it up, and that's when you'll see the volume in your organization as well. But so think about who on your team do you want to bring sets back? Contact them. Be taking pre-orders. The same thing for gifts, right? We've got the holidays coming up. For friends, for family, for prospects, maybe people that absolutely love our nutrigenomics, our biohacking products, right? And they are all sold out, and they will want this immediately. So claim your portion of those 13,000 sets, and then think about the impact that's going to have right now in October in your business, but think about the impact that's going to have in a couple months when it actually launches. Because how many of those 13,000 sets, how many stories, how many testimonials, how much belief? This is a business about belief, right? So how much of that do you want going through your group, and then those reorders that you're going to be getting immediately as well? So really be proactive, really be talking to people, be calling people, and don't stop doing that, so that way you can get as many people on the hair care line, and trust me, you will not be disappointed. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think that's really about it. We're just so excited, and we're so excited to see everyone at convention next week, our global convention, once every 18 months. We've got people coming from all over. And on a separate note, I just want to say it is not too late to get to global convention. We did a meeting last night, no joke, and we were talking to a guest and to a brand new person, and saying, okay, we could throw you in the car and drive 12 hours and throw you in a hotel room, or literally looking at flights and things like that. So if you have people on the fence, please talk to them. You want people at this event. It will not disappoint. Just crazy excited for where this company is headed, and just thrilled with this addition of this Nerf 2 hair care to our portfolio. So I want to turn it back to Maria Williams to wrap up. Thank you guys so much for joining us Sunday evening. Maria, back to you.
Sorry, I was talking already. I forgot to mute myself. Thank you, Carrie, Des, and Danny. I am sorry, I am so fired up right now. We know we love Nerf 2 and what it's done to our body. Imagine what this is going to do to our hair. I have seen some pictures of people that have been on this, and it is insane. It really, really is. This product is really, it's like launching us all over again. Use this excitement. Go back to people you talked to at the beginning. I know that Danny and Des did a recording. I think it's already uploaded to YouTube under Sean and Michelle Poe YouTube page that they have. Go there and use and send that video. Use all the tools at our hand, right? Use all the tools and just send it out. I have been texting, calling people, excitement. I did a live Facebook. People were asking me about that. So people are really excited about this product for their hair, because when you walk in a room, it's your hair. People see hair, right? And that is a sign of healthiness too, right? So we're just super excited about this. Thank you so much, everyone, for tonight. And I can't wait to see you in a couple of days at Global. And yes, it's never too late to keep getting people there. You never know when they have points on credit cards. Get a credit card and use the points. Like you get the Southwest card and they give you 30, 60,000 points. We've had people even do that and use those points up to get there. I mean, that's how much we believe in the power of our conferences. And global is like the icing, right? The cherry, no, it's the cherry on top of the cake, right? It is like the ultimate one not to miss if you can possibly get there. So do everything possible. Thank you, everyone, and have a fabulous Sunday night.